Hello everyone, welcome to Geomicrosphere. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can download data from HydroSHEDS. Either you want to download a basin shapefile, or you want to download data for digital elevation model, or you want to download rivers data or lakes. You can download it here. So first of all, this is the interface of HydroSHED. So just type hydroshed.org, then you just click on enter. This interface will come. You can see we have the name here, and then we have home, about, product, application, and then frequently asked questions. So here is the home. You can see here is the HydroSHED interface, and then if you want to download any product, you go to products. So you click on products, and then you will see this is the interface. Then you can see we have our HydroSHED here. We have our HydroATLAS, HydroBASIN, HydroRIVER, HydroLAKES, and then we have our global lake and water database here, and then we have our hydro waste, and then we have our lake surface water temperature here, and we have our hydro force and our lake temperature. So I will show you how to download each of the data. So let's quickly begin with the first one. That's the HydroSHED. So you click. So if you want to download data on the HydroSHED, you click on HydroSHED. So this is the HydroSHED. Then you can see we have our HydroSHED here. The core data product of HydroSHED is series of graded data, different spatial resolution. The HydroSHED have different spatial resolution, which where you can download our SRTM. That's the shuttle radar topography mission, and then the digital elevation model at resolution of 3 arcseconds and the 90 meter at the equator. And then so this is the information about it. So the data are offered in resolution of 3, 15 and 30 seconds, as well as 5 and 6 arc minutes. So we have 3 meter resolution, 15 meter resolution, and then we have our 30 meter resolution here, which we can download. So if you are working on a small area, you make sure you download the highest resolution, that the 3 meter resolution. Then if the area is big, you can use the 15 or the 30. So this is how the interface is going to look like if you download the data. So this is all license and the technical document that you can read. And then so if you use any data from here for any article or any project, then you have to cite them. This is the reference for the HydroSHED. And then if you want to download the data, you can see, if you scroll down, you can see we have the data download, where you can see visit the HydroSHED core data. So you click on download page. Okay, so if you click on download page, here is what you are going to see. You are going to see the data format and then the layers. So the data format, we have our shapefile and then our GeoTIFF. So you just choose which one you want to download. So here is where you can download. Here we have our void field DEM, condition DEM, flow direction, flow accumulation, flow length, and then landmass. So this flow length, flow accumulation, and flow length, if you are doing a flood risk mapping, you can use data from here. That's the DEM, flow direction and flow accumulation. So if you and then you can see the resolution here, which is the 3, 15 and then 30. So if you want to download a valid DEM, you choose the first one, that's the void one. You click on it, then you can see we have our extent here, resolution, file size, and then the link. So if you are located in Africa, you choose Africa, you download. If you are located in Asia, you choose Asia, and then the rest of the continent, and then we have some of the countries here. So you just look for where you are located, then you download your own. So you can see the file size here, some are big and then some are small. So you just choose where you are located, then you download your data. So you just click on download, but because of time I will not download, but I will show you some of the example data have been downloaded and then export it to ArcMap, so you can view how it's going to look like. So the second one is the HydroATLAS. So HydroATLAS do the same process. you locate your HydroATLAS, where you can find your air temperature. So in the HydroATLAS, if you want to assess the air temperature for the whole continent, you can see it here. You can see where the red is, that's where we have our high annual average air temperature. So you can see we have our data here, where we have our deep red, that's the 27 to 31 degrees Celsius, and then the lowest one is that's the negative 26.2 to 10 degrees Celsius. That's where the ice, and then the polar region, where you can find a colder environment. So this is so this one too, if you want to download the data, you can see we have our data download here. So this is for global, so you just click on global basin atlas. So if you want the geodatabase, you click on this one, and if you want it in shapefile, you choose this one, and then the other formats. So you just look through this one, then you select the file type that you want. And then the next one is the HydroBASIN. So if you want to download a basin, let's say if you want to download a Volta River basin or any basin in the world, you just come to HydroBASIN. So on the HydroBASIN, you can see we have a lot of information, so you have to read, and then you know which one you want to download. So we have our information. So this is our HydroBASIN. So if you are familiar with it, you can see here we have our Volta River basin here. Okay, so you can see we have our Volta River basin here, and then the other basin. So you can just look through and then download. So if you download the basin, we have all the basins, both the smaller ones and then the bigger ones. So if you download the basin, you can see. So I will show you an example of what I have been downloaded for you to see how it look like. And that one is the same thing. We have our Africa, Arctic, Asia, Europe, and then Australia, and then Greenland, and then the others. So you look for your location, then you click on download, and you download as the first one I showed you. And then we have our HydroRIVERS. So if you want to download any river in the world, you just locate it at HydroRIVER. You click on HydroRIVER, then you look. So this is the rivers in the world. You can see we have our rivers here, and then that one too, if you want to download for global, you choose the first one. If you want to download for Africa, you choose, and then Arctic, and then the rest. So the same process, but you have to select which one you are working with. So if you are working with HydroRIVER, you choose HydroRIVER, and if you want any basin, you choose HydroBASIN. And then we have our HydroLAKES. So if you want to download any lakes in the world, or if you are working with all the lakes in the world, you can choose our HydroLAKES here, and then you go to download, then you download for global. So you can see we have our lake polygons here, our lake pour point, and then so if you want your data in point form, you can choose this one. That's the vector data. You can choose this one, and if you want it in polygon, that's the raster data, you can choose this one. So this is how you can download your HydroLAKES. And then our global lakes and wetland data. So you can download our global lakes and wetland data sets here. So just click on this one, then you can see we have our global lakes and wetland database version 2, provide a comprehensive and a seamless global map of inland surface water, distinguished of 33 water body, and then a wetland type. So this is our LWD version 2, where you can find our dry land, our saline lakes, freshwater lakes, reservoir, river. So you can see the colors and then the legend here. So you can just quickly go through and then see which one you are looking for. So after deciding on which one you want to do, you just come here. You can see the data is available download on Fixture. So the Fixture is a site that's some data, some company or some site store data there. So if you want to download any data and then you see the Fixture, you just click on the Fixture. It will take you to their homepage. So this is the homepage of Fixture. If you want, you can create an account for Fixture, and then you can see all the data here. So if you want to download, just click on the download button, then you download your data from fixture. So let's quickly go back. Okay, and then the next one is we have our hydro waste. So if you want to see all the waste the wastewater treatment plant in the world, you can find it here, where you see where the black is, that's the less than 50,000, and then where the blue or the light the sea blue is, you can see we have our 50,000 to 500,000, more than 500,000. So you can just watch how hydro waste database, the version 1.0, that's the wastewater treatment plant. So where all the plants are located, you can see it on the map. And then if you want to download that one too, you can just click on this one, which you can see is very, very small. That's a 2.3 megabytes. You can just click on it and then you download it. And then the next one is our GLORIC, that's the lake surface water treatment, and then you can see it here. So okay, so that's the global. Okay, so this is the lake surface water treatment. This is our global river classification. So you can see we have our classification where we have a very small, medium, large, and then that's the hydrological symbology. We have our cold, moist, cold, low, medium, moist, and then that is the official climatic symbology, where you can download the various global river classification. And then if you want to download it too, you can see you have it here. So if you want shapefile, you just choose your shapefile. If you want geodatabase, you choose your geodatabase formats. Okay, and then the next one is the Hydro 4. So the Hydro 4 has not been released yet, where you can see they are currently working on finalizing the global database on the location. So that's the river 4 in the world, which is still under study, which it will come it's coming soon, and then we are all waiting for it. So anytime they release it, I will let you people know about that one. And then we have our lake temperature. So if you want to assess the temperature of any lake in the world, you can just come here and then you download your data. You can download global data, then you export it to ArcGIS or any GIS software. Then you click your study area, then you look at how temperature are changing. So we have our lake temperature here. That's the database. Observe lake surface water temperature, estimate lake ice, phenology worldwide for all lakes larger than 0.1 kilometer. So all lakes that are larger than 0.1 kilometer square are captured in this one. So you can see we have our mean lake water temperature, that's in degrees Celsius. You can see the high is 37, the low is 0. So you can find the low at the polar region, where we have low where the place is very, very cold. So you can see it here. And then if you want to download it to, you just click on lake temperature, and then it will take you to where you can select where you are located, either Africa, Europe, Asia, or anywhere. You just click on it, then you download your data. So this is all that you need to know about how to download hydrology data from HydroShed. So let me show you how the some of the data looks like after downloading. So this is a data that I was working with, and then okay, so this is a hydro basin. So this is our hydro basin for Africa. So this one I downloaded it for Africa. So you can see we have our various hydro basins. So this is the Water River basin I was talking about. So we have the other basins here, which you can explore them, and then if you know the shape of your boundary, you can just locate it here. And then we have the other boundaries, which so when it descending, you can see we have the smaller basins, and then the larger basin. So as I'm going down, you can see we have our smaller basin. So any basin that is located in Africa, you can see it here. So you just have to look for your basin shape, and then you just choose either select, or you just right click on this one, then you select your basin, then you clip it from Africa. That is how you're going to do it. So this is how you download data from our HydroShed website. So thank you very much for your attention. Then if you have any question or complaint, just leave it on the comment section, then I will get back to you. So thank you very much once again for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and then like, share and comment.